Welcome back, everybody. So today, I'm cleaning more parts. We know we're shit. Yeah. Thanks for watching the Daily Drift. So guys, welcome back. Today is another beautiful day here in sunny Texas, and we're working on the BMW, aka the Dubya, aka E36, aka whatever the f you want to call it. That's what we're working on today. So the good news is, last time that you saw us, we got the timing cover painted, we got the oil filter housing painted, we got the block painted, like we got everything looking nice and shiny and beautiful. Now we need to start working on getting it all put back together. Before I can do that, I need to get the oil pan cleaned up because it's a total mess right now. So I'm going to clean that up, get it fixed, and then we'll work on installing the timing cover as well as the oil filter housing, and then we'll flip the engine over and work on getting the oil pan installed. If I get those things done today, we're going to call it a win. So yeah, we're just going to make progress as much as we can, and we'll go from there. So let's start by working on the oil pan. So as you guys know how things go here on the Daily Drift, things don't always go according to plan. I found this giant ass crack on the oil pan. That is just a massive ass crack. A massive ass crack. Anybody? Okay. So as you can see, it's obviously a big ass crack or a massive ass crack. And I'm not confident that that's not going to leak because I can see right through that. I have no idea how that even happens. So I'm either going to have to steal the one off of the bottom of mine, or I'm going to have to order a new oil pan. But in the meantime, I'll work on putting the timing cover back on because that's at least something I can do right now. Because I got my parts in. Okay, so the first thing we got to do before we get this thing popped up is I need to spray a little bit of acetone on all the sealing surfaces. Sealing surfaces. Sealing. Now it sounds like I'm talking about the roof. Sealing surfaces. There we go. So that's what I got to do. So I'm going to put some acetone, make sure everything's nice and clean. Then we'll get the gasket on there. Probably use a little thin bead of silicone. And just get this thing rolling. So guys, I ordered the gaskets and they came in and they were all crumpled up and they're kind of a little bit kinked. You probably tell. I straightened them out as best as I could, but they're still kind of questionable. But it's okay. I think they're going to work just fine because it's going to basically press up on here and it's going to make sure it's nice and flush. If it leaks, well, we know why. So here's the part numbers just in case if any of you guys are looking for them. That's what you need for the timing cover seals. Not sure, but I got them pretty cheap off of Amazon. It was a pretty good deal. I just didn't like how they shipped them. They did kind of a shitty job with shipping, but there's like 15 different suppliers, so I probably just got it from a real shitty one. So I'll try to find a good one and put a link. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these seals, and before I put them on there, I'm going to put a light coat of RTV. You know, I've always had this question, and I don't really know. I don't think it really matters, but if any of you guys can tell me in the comments, why is there a difference between the black and the gray? Like, what's the deal here? Like, is the gray just like an import thing? Or, I know the black says it's for oil, and the gray says it's high torque. But that doesn't really mean shit to me because there's a lot of oil that runs around here, but there's also a lot of vibration. So I'm like, I'd rather not deal with oil, so we're just going to use the black stuff, plus it'll match the paint. But if any of you guys know why there's the gray and the black, and why you see more gray on like imports and Euros, let me know, because I'm curious. But yeah, so I'm going to get started on this. Just do light coat on all the seals. Pop them on there. Luckily, they only go on one way, so it's not like I can really flip it around. It's not like there's a way to screw it up. They're basically idiot-proof for people like me. So like this one, I was like, well, how does this go on? And then I realized it only goes on one way. So that's kind of nice. So thank you, BMW, for doing that. That definitely was awesome of you. The only other thing I read is that you got to put an extra little dab in the corners just to prevent it from leaking. So I'll just put a little extra dab of silicone there just to play it safe, because I really hate leaks. And after all this work, the last thing I want to do is see a bunch of leaks. Not the soup, just, you know, leaks. What's with me mixing up words today? I don't know. Let's get to it. So I just about made a big boo-boo. I totally forgot, A, the timing chain's not on here, and neither is the guide. So, I'm such an idiot sometimes. I'm gonna go get those real quick and pop them on. So that way we can keep moving forward. So let's go do that real quick. So there's the part numbers for those things. So these are the two, it's the upper and lower and whatever. I got them new. It's actually, I thought it was a Chinese brand because they were really cheap. But it turns out they're actually made in Germany. It's like Bapmac or something like that. I don't know. Again, link in the description. It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look much different from what the other one is. It's literally a hunk of plastic. So we're just gonna use it because it was cheap, affordable, and it'll get the job done. And I just need to get this done quick because I don't want that silicone to dry. So I'm gonna get back to work. So it looks like we ran into another problem. For some reason my timing cover is not sitting flush, and it's pretty concerning. It's very slight, but you can see that it's not setting flush. Like, I can rub my hand and there's a little bit of a lip. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if that's the timing cover being warped or if that's my block being sanded down, maybe. I don't know, because my other block is not like that at all. So this one is completely level. Like, there's no gap at all. So I don't know what's up with that. It's odd. So I'm gonna look it up and see, but I can't install it like this, so I need to figure something out. So guys, like normal, I discovered the problem. They sent me the wrong timing cover. I didn't realize this until just now, but this timing cover is slightly different. This is the original, right? You'll notice I've got this nice little piece there that's for a crank angle sensor, I guess like on an M50. The new one, nothing. Also, look at the bolt pattern on there, and look at the bolt pattern on here. See that? That's the difference right there. So now, unfortunately, even though I did all that work, I replaced the seal, I replaced both of the seals for the timing cover, I replaced the crankshaft seal, I even cleaned it, repainted it, did all this work, just to find out it's the wrong part. So let that be a lesson to you guys. Make sure it's exactly the same. I didn't realize there was that big of a difference. And when I ordered it, it was specifically for an E36 M52, but they sent me this. So I need to get online and figure out what's going on with that. And that's what I'm going to do. So guys, a couple of things real quick. I discovered that the oil pan that they did send me was completely wrong. But I did do some more research, and I found an oil pan online. I want you to look at this, because I think that crack that I'm seeing is actually just a design. So this is a brand new oil pan, and you can see it looks like it's got that same crack that mine does. So I think that it's okay. So what I might end up doing is I'll get some of that like JB stick weld, whatever you want to call it, and maybe just apply that to try to fix that part of the pan. But either way, now I need a timing cover, and, well, I'm going to have to wait. I found one, but it looks like it may not even get here till the following Friday. This is really putting a damper on everything. Just kind of sucks. But we're going to do what we got to do. We're going to keep moving forward. It's okay, though, because we're just going to keep it going. Just hopefully stick with us. You know, we're going to get some stuff going along here. What I might end up doing is just doing some podcast stuff in the meantime. Edit some videos for you guys. Podcasts are easy. They don't take much. If I do, I'll put a link up here, or it'll be down in the description to where our podcast is, so you can find it if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Guys, gals, whatever. So anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Just remember, keep it nice and easy. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because in the next episode, I'm revealing something very special. Alright, let's just try to get this shot before somebody comes and stops us.